Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So 40-year-old Florida man, Michael Perkins, traveled to D.C. and to the Capitol with his co-defendants, who you guys have heard me talk about before, Jonathan Pollock, who is on the run, Joseph Hutchinson, who more recently is on the run, Joshua Doolin, and Olivia Pollock, who is also now on the run. Perkins knew from a previous visit to a Trump rally in December of 2020 that bike rack barricades and area close signs meant that they were not allowed on the Capitol grounds. Nevertheless, he and his group entered the restricted grounds. He was standing by watching as Jonathan Pollock especially charged at and assaulted officers, allegedly, and removed barricades. A lot of this is on video. You can go search for it and watch it yourself. And Perkins was seen on body cam footage raising his arms in the air, both of his arms, and he flipped off the police officers. And then Perkins and another person pushed Hutchinson from behind. They shoved him up a flight of steps to add their weight to him and pushed him into the police line. So Hutchinson then started punching at the officers' faces. Perkins and the others were temporarily deterred because pepper spray was deployed into the crowd, so he moved back down the steps. But then he found a flagpole on the ground, so he picked that up and he chucked it at the police. Then he found another flagpole on the ground and he thrust it into an officer's chest. Then Perkins raised the flagpole over his head and he swung it down and towards the heads of other officers, of the one that he had just jabbed in the chest, also two others. So about 10 minutes after that attack, Perkins kicked at another officer who had fallen on the ground. Perkins didn't knock him down, other people did, but he was lying on the ground. Perkins kicked at him. And then, although Perkins never entered the Capitol, he did move closer to the building and he remained on the Capitol grounds for quite a while. He was there until almost 5 p.m. So Perkins was arrested on June 30th of 2021. And in a superseding indictment, he was charged with civil disorder, assaulting officers with a dangerous weapon, entering restricted grounds with a dangerous weapon, disorderly conduct on restricted grounds with a dangerous weapon, and 2 counts of physical violence, one of which also included that dangerous weapon enhancement. Perkins and his co-defendants refused a plea deal, and right before the trial was about to begin is when Olivia Pollock and Hutchinson took off their ankle monitors, or they at least tampered with them, we're not sure which, and they both vanished. As I mentioned, Jonathan Pollock, which is Olivia's brother, he had already been on the run since before the group was arrested. So like since the middle of 2021, he has been on the run now for more than 2 years. You know, what tough patriots do. They run and hide instead of facing their consequences. Anyway, in March of 2023, there was a bench trial, and Perkins was found guilty on all counts. Based on his felony convictions, if the judge had ordered concurrent sentences on all counts, Perkins was facing up to 20 years in prison, 3 years of probation, and $250,000 in fines. This time, the government actually requested a pretty stiff sentence. The prosecutor asked for 90 months in prison, 3 years of probation, a $2,000 restitution fee, and a $13,004 fine. Surprisingly, Perkins has only one conviction on his record, and it's from 2007. It was for stealing $3,500 worth of copper wire from a construction site. And he had a previous arrest in 2000 for disorderly conduct, but the charges were dropped, so there was no conviction in that case. U.S. District Judge Carl Nichols presided over Perkins' case, and at the sentencing hearing, Perkins apologized for his actions, and reporters say he was visibly emotional. And Perkins told the judge that he only went to D.C. because he really did believe that Donald Trump was cheated out of the election. He believed his election lies. So that part's good. But then Perkins said he didn't even remember assaulting officers. I mean, really? How exactly do you forget ramming a flagpole into someone's chest and then swinging that flagpole at other officers' heads? Anyway, I couldn't locate any details about what may have been said at the sentencing hearing, but Perkins was sentenced to 4 years in prison, 3 years of probation, and as with his co-defendant Joshua Doolin, he was not ordered to pay any kind of restitution fee or fine. So overall, a weak sentence, especially for someone so violent. But as I mentioned in Doolin's video, I do give credit to Perkins for showing up and for accepting his fate. You know, unlike the Pollock siblings and Hutchinson, he at least had the ovaries. He at least had the courage and the ethics to do that, to show up and take his medicine. That's what adults do. Anyway, guys, I will let you know if I hear any more. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. And please like, please share, please subscribe if you have not already. Trying to hit that 50,000 mark by this Friday. I know it's a big ask. It's a big ask, Simone. Everybody's got a big butt, Simone. Anyway, thank you all again. Love you all. If you can donate, please do so as well. That is a huge help. Love you all. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.